everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This video is going to be about a few things. Why I've been absent on YouTube so much, why I've been absent on Instagram so much, how I've been feeling lately, and it's just going to kind of be like a life update, but also I'm going to be speaking on a few topics that I've really wanted to talk about ever since I started my YouTube back. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know I'm okay. I'm not dead. In 2016, I started my YouTube and I did 3 videos and then I stopped doing it for several reasons, most of them being because I didn't feel like I had the talent, didn't feel like I had the time, and I didn't have the money for equipment or makeup that I wanted or anything like that, so I quit. Then I came back, I think it was August of this year, and I went full force. I was spending all my time on Instagram. I was spending all my time on YouTube, uploading 1, 2, and I think one time I uploaded like 4 times in a week. I took 2 breaks in between August and November, and then I posted a eyelash haul from a brand called Lissa Lashes. And at this point, you guys know that I had carpal tunnel surgery back in October, and I posted that haul around Thanksgiving. Pretty sure it was a little bit after Thanksgiving. And then the Monday after Thanksgiving, I returned back to work for about 2 weeks, and then basically, without getting into too much detail, I pretty much went back to work too early, and my hand was not ready for that kind of work that I do. So my doctor put me out again. I did not want to upload because I'm tired. Like, I'm really tired. My hand was doing terrible and I needed a break. I didn't want to put my makeup on a lot, twice a week, 3 times a week. I didn't even want to do it at all. I didn't want to cook big meals. I didn't want to use my hand, just to be honest with you. I kind of just wanted to rest, and you know, it kind of like really knocked me down that I had to go back out of work. It really depressed me. And so, yeah, basically I'm out of work again, and I didn't want to post because I just didn't want to, and we'll get into the main reasons, but a lot of it was because I am out of work again and I need to rest my hand, which I'm doing. The holidays are very important to me. I've mentioned before, last year, last November, my grandmother passed away, so the holidays suck sometimes for me. Actually, you know, it's so complicated because I love the holidays and I love being with my family and stuff, and I'm happy, but at the same time I'm really sad that she's not here, so that is a really hard time for me. Plus, with having surgery, and we've had a couple extra bills come up this month, things have just been financially tough. When I started my YouTube back this year, I felt up here and there was no stopping me, and I was just so happy, and you guys loved it. You guys loved my videos, and I lived for it. I really did. I spent a lot of my time on YouTube. When I would come home, I'd plan videos. When I'm not at home, I'd be brainstorming videos, trying to put together collabs. At one point, I wanted to film videos with a bunch of different people and do their makeup, which I still want to do, but there's just so much going on, and I've kind of fell out of love with doing YouTube, and I don't ever want it to be something I hate, and it's not my job. YouTube is not my job. YouTube is supposed to be fun for me. It's supposed to be a hobby. It's supposed to be something that I don't dread doing, but I got to the point where I was like, I don't know what to film. I don't want to film. I don't want to edit. I don't want to upload, which is like really selfish of me because I know you guys want to see stuff, but at the same time, November and December has been really bad. It's been really hard on me emotionally. I've been dealing with a lot. And this past year, from November 2017 until December 2018, right now, has been the worst and the best 13 months of my life. And I'll tell you why. My grandmother passed away. 100 days after that, my uncle passed away. It's so hard to talk about this stuff because I don't want to seem like whiny. I don't want to seem like I'm just every other YouTuber talking about depression and anxiety, but after Nana passed away, it really, like, I basically have, like, PTSD from that situation. Basically, I went into this deep, 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 dark depression, and I quit my job on the spot, like, a month after she passed away, and which I don't recommend to anybody, because if you need help, you need to get help, you know, don't make any rash decisions. But in that moment, I was like, I'm done. Like, I have to be home. I have to be home. I can't do this. I have to just, I had to be home. So I went home. And then I got a job at, like, it was like in the medical field. It was like a caregiver. And I started that job like January 2nd, I believe. And this was about 3 weeks after I quit my job that I had before, because I took a little breather. And then, you know, one thing led to another, and my uncle passed away. But basically what I'm trying to say is, Nana passed away, I quit my job, and then I immediately jumped into a medical field job, and that was the worst decision I could have ever made. I loved the job, it was good, but it was really hard on me being around people that are sick, people that are dying, people that are close to really going downhill, and just older people in general, and people that cry and want to see their families, but their families don't want anything to do with them, and people that are lonely, and it was really tough. And I remember, I think it was April, I had the worst panic attack ever that I've ever had in my life. I was at work, it was a normal night, I was working overnight that night, and I just got a bad feeling, and I can't describe it because I've literally never had that feeling in my life, but if I had to pinpoint an exact name for the feeling, it was like an ultimate panic attack brought on by nothing. I mean, I had a lot of stress, you know, but it wasn't in that moment triggered by anything. And I started panicking, and I started hyperventilating and crying, and I didn't know why. I just felt like the world was just, it felt like the world had just literally went like right on top of itself. Like, everything shifted, everything felt wrong, everything felt unnatural. I hated it. Like, and then the worst thing happened. I started to throw up at work, and oh God, I hate even talking about that. And then I had to call my husband, and he worked like an hour away from where I was. And so he came and got me because I literally couldn't drive. That's how bad it was. He took me to the hospital. I was hyperventilating in the emergency room, and a really sweet nurse calmed me down. She helped me. They treated me. And so that was that. They were like, you know, you probably need to see a therapist, but at the time I didn't have health insurance, so I was like, I'll just take care of myself. Like, I just need to get through this one night. Like, it's fine. Like, I just need to get that out of my system. Whatever. Okay, so I didn't have any other problems with anything. Like, I mean, I had normal anxiety, but it was just like normal stress. And then summer came, and then my cousin and one of my best friends in the whole world got in an argument on Facebook, which it doesn't matter what it was about. It's just like me and my best friend that I had for like a million years, we're no longer friends. I lost her because of that argument. And I lost my other best friend that was actually my maid of honor, my wedding, and that was my doing, and we're not going to get into that because it's just not like my place to talk about. It was my decision. It's just like I just don't want to talk about that, but that was really hard on me too, even though it was my decision. And then I started YouTube shortly after my best friend that was my maid of honor and I stopped being friends. And then actually we stopped being friends, and then something happened. No, me and my maid of honor stopped being friends, and then I started my YouTube like a week or two after, and then my other best friend got in an argument with my cousin, and then we stopped being friends as well. And that really hit me in my gut. I think that was like September maybe, and it was truly, truly, truly horrifying because I don't know. I don't want to get into it much because it's like a really personal thing, and I'm not just saying, like, I don't mind telling you guys personal things, it's just it includes other people, so I can't be like that with other people involved because it's just not right. But it really put me at my, not my lowest, but it put me really, 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 really low in my life. And then the next month was my carpal tunnel surgery, and then 2 weeks after carpal tunnel surgery I was like, heck yeah, like I'm not having carpal tunnel anymore. Like, I mean, my surgery scars and stuff, like, I was recovering and it hurt, but like I don't have carpal tunnel. That's great. Okay, well, November comes around and I start plummeting, and I really hope this is not a trend for me regarding my Nana, because I hope it doesn't happen every year, because my all-time low in my life was the last 2 months of this year. I have issues. Like, I have, like, severe issues. I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac. Like, I think if my back hurts, I've got something terribly wrong with me. If I've got, like, unexplained bruising, I think, I don't know, like, I've got, like, a blood clot, something like that. Like, I always think something's wrong with me. So, a few weeks ago, I was sitting on the couch, and I felt like I wasn't breathing properly. And I started sweating, and I got really nervous, and it felt like there was a weight on my stomach, like pushing, and I wasn't able to expand my lungs, and it was terrible. Like, I couldn't eat. Like, I just felt like I couldn't eat throughout the day because I just didn't feel safe. I didn't feel comfortable. And it was terrible. And I know when I go back and look at this footage, I'm gonna look at myself and be like, God, you're like terrible at explaining this. But I just felt like I couldn't breathe. Like, I physically couldn't breathe. And it concerned me, but I just kept ignoring it. Like, I thought it was in my head. And so the last couple weeks, it's been every day that I think I'm not breathing, and I'll go sometimes 6, 7, 8, and even 9 hours consciously focusing on how I'm breathing to make sure I am okay and that I'm not going to die. Because ever since Nana passed away, I've had a fear, an irrational fear of death. Like, I check my heartbeat like 20, 30 times a day, whether it be in my radial, whether it be right here. I just constantly feel like I'm going to die. Like, and it's horrifying to me, and it's really unsettling, and it's really unnerving, and it makes me feel lonely. It makes me feel scared. It makes me feel nervous. I hate it. And I think that's part of the reason, like, I mean, that's like a symptom of me being traumatized from Nana passing away, because she did it so suddenly that I just feel like I'm gonna die, like something is wrong with me. And my weight is another thing too. Like, that is also what makes me feel like I'm gonna die. Like, this entire month, I felt like I've had a blood clot, I've got sleep apnea, breathing issues. I felt like I was gonna pass out. Earlier this month, like, I thought I had like congestive heart failure. I thought maybe I have fluid around my heart. It, my weight, the fear of dying, the loss of Nana, the loss of 2 people that were really important in my life, really, really packed it right in my heart, basically. Like, last week, I went and visited my doctor because I was afraid I wasn't breathing, and I was afraid that my heart was beating funny. So they gave me an EKG, and let me just let you know, this is like my 3rd or 4th EKG this year, because I've felt like I was dying the whole year. So they've given me like 1,000 of them, and my EKG came back clean when I went last week. I told her I was nervous. I told her everything about me checking my heart rate. She gave me a questionnaire. She asked me a bunch of questions, and basically, long story short, she put me on a medication called Cymbalta, and I take 30 milligrams for 7 days, and then on the 8th day I up it to 60 milligrams, which is 2 pills a day, for the rest of the time. She was really, really open with me, really honest, really sweet, and explained to me what the medication was and what it was supposed to do and how it was supposed to make you feel and how long it was supposed to take and what were the side effects and la-di-da-di-da. And she gave me a referral to a therapist, which is so amazing. And I've had insurance since June, but I haven't put forth the effort to fix my anxiety problems because I have so many other problems, like my carpal tunnel and my thyroid and my iron, stuff like that. And I had H. pylori like in August or something, and it was causing me problems for over a year. And I just felt like, I just remember sitting like in my living room 4 weeks ago or so, and I was just telling myself, like, you're really falling apart. Like, you're not going anywhere with Instagram. You're crawling along on YouTube. No one hardly watches your content. You have 1,000 medical conditions, and you're depressed and you're anxious. You're literally falling apart. Like, one day you could just not wake up because I was just like telling myself, like, one day I'm just going to wake up and I'm not going to wake up. I'm just going to be dead because of all these things that are going to kill me. Like, and I've been on my medication for 7 days, and I'm not supposed to see perfect results right now, but guys, I've never felt better. I haven't felt this good in maybe when I was... Actually, I don't even think I've ever felt this good, because every like age group of my life, I had some stuff going on. And I've still got stuff going on now, but it seems like I can handle things better, and I can work through my problems better, and I have a clearer head. I can think through things. Can't wait to go to therapy, because I feel like with my medicine and therapy, I feel like I'm gonna be free, like truly be free. And I'm so excited, and I want to let you guys know that I am okay. I was just taking a break for my hand, for my mental state, for my family, for myself, and everything like that. And I just wanted to let you guys know. And you guys have been a really good distraction for me this year, and truly one of the best things that's ever happened to me was starting my YouTube back. And if I hadn't started it back, my depression could have been a heck of a lot worse than it was. I do have something that I'm working on, that I've been working on with several people for about a month and a half now, and it's so close to being done. I wish I could tell you guys so bad what it is, and there's been a few hints out there as to what it is that I've posted and that my cousins posted, but I'm so freaking excited. I've had like, there's like 5 or 6 people helping me with this, and see that, oh my god, I'm like so excited for the new year. And that's one of the biggest reasons, my project that I've been working on. And so look for that in the future. You guys probably want to follow my Instagram because that's probably where most of the announcements will be. I will make an official reveal video soon, but I've just got to get a few final details in order. But yeah, that's one of the happy things that happened this year is I'm working on something for you guys and for myself that's going to be really fun and really amazing and hopefully successful, but more importantly, hopefully fulfilling. And another good thing that happened this year is my nephew turned 1. A lot of you guys saw that birthday vlog. If you haven't, I'll link it down below. It's so cute. He's so sweet. He turned 1, which is awesome, and started my YouTube back. That's really happy. And I got diagnosed, and I'm being treated for something that I've struggled with ever since, I don't know, ever since I could remember, ever since I've had thoughts, ever since I could experience perpetual sadness. You know, so maybe like 10. I've been struggling with this since maybe I was like 10. Or no, probably earlier. Probably like maybe 7. I've been struggling with these issues and they're being addressed. And I'm just happy. Like, I have a better outlook. And that's the best part about this whole video is that while it is a sad kind of toned video, it's actually not a sad video because things are going to be better for me and for you guys and for my channel, and everything's just going to be better all around. And I just wanted to let you guys know that and let you know that you guys are important to me, and I really am committed to YouTube, and I'm committed to Instagram, and I'm committed to makeup, and I'm committed to everything, but I wanted to be committed to myself totally 100% for like a month. And I do a whole hell of a lot of worrying for other people. I do a lot of stressing for other people, and I just wanted to take a step back and watch Christmas movies and bake cookies and watch Netflix and literally wake up and do nothing and then go to sleep. Like, that's the time I needed to have. My hand couldn't take it anymore. My mind couldn't take it anymore. But the good thing is that I'm going to be back. I'm going to be happy and hopeful, and I'm just going to be in good spirits, and I hope you guys are too. And I hope you have a wonderful new year. I may be posting a get ready with me for a New Year's thing. I don't know. I wouldn't get my hopes up entirely because I'm not obviously consistent lately on YouTube, but you guys may see that in the future. So if you want to see that, give this video a like and let me know down in the comments if you want to see that. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you. I was just going to try to give you guys an explanation of my channel, but I don't really have one because I do all kinds of stuff. I just do whatever I feel like, and that's it. And I hope this video wasn't completely boring. And I hope that you guys understand why I needed this break. And yeah, that's all I have to say. And I love you guys so much, and thank you for sticking with me. And maybe you guys should take a break too. You know, social media, take a break, watch some Netflix, and just chill out. The reason I debated on making this video is because I don't want anyone to make fun of me, and I don't want anyone to think that it's just another depression video. I don't want anyone to think anything that I'm kind of embarrassed still about my conditions, and I don't really want to like openly talk about it, which is not how you should be. because I'm afraid that people won't be sensitive, because I'm super sensitive with other people, and I'm just afraid that they're not going to be sensitive with me. But I know you guys are really supportive, and I can't wait. But I know you guys are super supportive, and I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this video. And also, let me know what you think about 2018. Was it really good for you? Was it really bad for you? Yeah, so thank you guys.